Hello everyone and thank you for joining us. In today's video we're going to be showing you guys how to make your very own 3-tier vermicomposter, which you can do quite simply at home. So I'm very excited about this video because I've been wanting to make my own worm farm for a very long time, and I figured this is the perfect opportunity now that we're moving into our experimental greenhouse to get one done. So over the weekend I went and picked up some supplies, because what I've noticed about a lot of the people out there who do vlogs and do YouTube videos is that they're more relevant to the overseas market than they are to South Africa. So this is probably a perfect opportunity for me to show you how you can make your own vermicomposter at home for a relatively cheap price. So the reason I prefer 3 tiers is because the bottom is where you'll be collecting your worm wee. Now, you can make it without a tap, but I really suggest adding a tap because it does help a lot when it comes to cleanup, and then you won't need to be tipping a bucket out and making a mess. So that for me is quite essential. And what we're going to do is, on the 3rd tier we'll drill a hole into the side and we'll be adding that onto it. Now these middle 2 tiers, that's what I said, these are where your worms are going to be active. And what you'll be doing is you'll add all of your ingredients into the top with your worms, and then after about a month or so, once they've composted that area, you will change your middle tier to your top and your top down to your middle, and you will start adding in your raw materials into the top again. Eventually the worms will realize that there's no food left for them in this middle tier and they will migrate to the top, after which you can remove this middle tier and you can use it in your vegetable garden or in your garden or wherever you need to. So that is why this is such an efficient way of having a worm farm at home. So what we do when we drill the holes on these middle 2 tiers is that we'll be adding a 6mm or a 1/4 inch drill, and we'll space them 5 centimeters apart each way along the entire base of the bottom. On the side we'll add about 10 centimeters from the top, a 6mm or 1/4 inch drill, but once again, and we'll add holes along the side. So it's fairly straightforward and really easy to do. So let me not waste any time and show you guys how to drill the holes. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty simple, nice and easy. Now the next thing that we need to do is I need to add that tap to the other one, which is going to be a little bit more tricky than this. What you guys think, but I think that looks pretty neat. Now we're just going to get them stacked, and I'm waiting for my worms to arrive. I figured this corner behind me would work quite well because it's out of the way of the rest of the greenhouse, and all of the prunings and the clippings that I do get from the vegetable garden will be able to go straight into this vermicomposter. So because I've got a tap on the bottom of my vermicomposter, I need to raise it up slightly. So I've got these 2 blocks, I'm going to put them down first, and then we're putting that container on with the tap. We're going to put that on top. So stay tuned. Now another thing that we need to remember is that between each of these stacks we're going to have to add some bricks inside just to raise the distance between each of the containers. So as far as making the vermicomposter, we're pretty much done now. I'm just waiting for the worms, and then I'll show you guys how to lay your bedding material down for your first set of worms. I must just make mention that these little round punched out confetti looking things is actually a DIY leaf confetti that I'd done for a previous video, but I figured the worms might enjoy them a little bit more than what they are doing sitting on my shelf. And after all of that, I've got one thing left to do, and that's to put the red wrigglers inside and let them work their magic. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much once again for taking the time to watch, and I hope you guys like and subscribe to this channel so you can keep watching our next videos.